One of those. Welcome back to Homebrew Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me,
Spencer.
And GG's indeed. That was a great game. I think you guys enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to this next one, too. It's going to be fantastic. We got Porter on the screen coming up with his green-yellow Trafalgar Law, something we're very familiar with in this channel. It's a deck he's been tinkering with ever since the beginning, saying that he can make it work, and he has made it work. Made it work all the way through the championship. No, he took Shanks. That's right.
Yeah.
He went with Shanks. It got him to the championship, the most points we've ever seen in a league, mostly because it was the longest one we've ever had, but still had the most amount of points, and it was mostly done by Trafalgar Law and got him into the championship. Great deck. He still thinks it's good. It's going to be good going to the next meta, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. And he's going to be going up against an actual OP13 deck.
Ace
is on camera. Are you excited?
Yes.
I'm excited.
I can't wait.
Like, this is the new deck. This is the deck that seems to be taking over the meta quite regularly, and the reason for it is because it's the best matchup against Emu, and Emu seems to be keeping everything in check. Before we go in here, I do want to remind everybody, if you want to see like maybe some missed content, we are live on YouTube. And if you want, I think YouTube lets you go back. I know Twitch doesn't let you go back, but YouTube does let you go back. So if you guys want to see something you might have missed, you get to check it out. Hey, Mito's excited to see it too. Yeah, like this is a really good deck. Ace has always been a fan favorite of this man. I'm super excited. Most of all the gifts I've given him for his championship in 3, you were the championship third?
Yes.
Yeah, third, on the championship 3, I gave him a bunch of Porcosti Ace cards, and those things went up in great value. I'm happy to hear that. I've been still trying to give him the treasure rare I pulled from the last box I got.
I have like 5. I have 5.
Don't you need like 7?
No.
Okay.
I only need 4, but I have 5.
I pulled the treasure where I was like, hey, I know that Spence will be happy I got this. I said when I opened that box that I wasn't going to get anything I wanted, but I knew I'd get something either you or Porter wanted, and it was just almost guaranteed. And I would have said Marcus, but Marcus apparently he's all in a ripbound now.
Yeah,
so
you better go pro.
Yeah, he better go pro. He's still going to be here to do some commentary for us when it comes to One Piece, but I expect to see a little bit less of him because he is all in on that Ripbound thing. And I've got a cool channel for Ripbound if you guys want to check it out. I think it's a very fun game. I think it came out in the perfect timing, personally, when it comes to the way the Magic is screwing up, because as a Magic replacement, the closest game to Magic is Ripbound. So if you're a Magic player, go Ripbound. Me personally, as a man who likes these games, I'm sticking with the Bondi stuff. I'm still going to play Ripbound. I don't mind it. I've grew up in Magic. I've played Magic my whole life. But if I'm going to talk about my favorites, guys, don't tell the Ripbound guys, but clear it's anything Gundam. Like anything that's Bondi. All their games are so much easier to understand, easier to sequence, a lot of fun. They're a lot quicker. They get to the point. There's not a whole lot of this like, oh, you screwed up because you didn't understand the rules of Rule 3.5.2 that said that the substack of 3.5.5 told them that was actually the rule here. And it's like, I don't have time for this nonsense. Can we just listen? I attacked your face. Do you take or not? Let's go. Never got to play Riftbound. I mean, right now, I don't think you're going to have much of an opportunity to. They're talking about a reprint run. It's very hard to get the product in. Yesterday, we had our very first competitive event in Riftbound, and a common was what this girl I played. She needed a common for the Ari deck that I was playing, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? It's just a common." But she's like, "Yeah, you can't buy it anywhere. You can't even get the singles anywhere." So I went out to my car. I had an extra copy of it, and I gave her a copy of the card, but it was going for like $15 for a common. Like, it screams Magic to me. I don't like the idea of $15 for a common. I gave it to her for free because that's what we do. We just give away cards to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. If it means you can play the deck, that's what's important, right?
Yeah.
That is always our motif. That's what we stick to. So just giving her that made my day, and hopefully made her day, because she kicked my ass too. Excuse my language. But I'm allowed one of those per hour, so... Yeah, Twitch, it's okay. I just won't say it again for a while here. But yeah, I had a day in humility when it came to Ripbound, I'll tell you that. That video is going to be coming up here soon. I got all those things up here, and I'll have those YouTube videos out there. So if you guys like me being humiliated on camera, check it out. It's great. Mito says, we don't have stack on One Piece, unlike the other games. It's just easier. Exactly. Can we do away with the stack, guys? Can we do away with this complicated nonsense of, like, I took a legal class and, to be able to study this game and play it. Let me just play a fun game back and forth, and at the end of the day, who cares? We're just having fun. And that's the best thing about anything that Bondi has done. The community, more engaging, the best mix of competitive and non-competitive players. They still get along quite well. And I've found in a lot of my history of playing these other card games, the ones that have primarily sweats, if you're not a sweater, you don't really get along with it. And I gotta say, that's kind of like what Yu-Gi-Oh is and the top level of Magic the Gathering. Been playing up there, but these guys, all they think in is this irrational, like, gotta win kind of nonsense. And it's a game. It's random. It's chance. You're not owed to win. You're not owed a victory. If you get there, congratulations. Pats on back. I'll celebrate it with you. I promise. But you're never owed anything, guys. It's random. And I love that because it feels like in Bondi, they've already just figured it out. It's random. Who cares? Oh, guess what? I didn't draw the cards I needed. I will live. I will come back tomorrow and play it again.
Yeah.
Ready for the deck list?
Yeah. Yeah. They don't have ace either. They don't have ace. Other decks don't.
That's true.
Other games don't have ace.
That's right.
All right. So red blue ace. It's a 3 life, 6,000 power leader. Oh. On your opponent's tag once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Give one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 2,000 power during this battle. And then if you have a Dawn on your leader once per turn, when you take damage, or your character with 6,000 or power or more is KO'd, draw 1 card. I love this deck. I love ace. I love red. I love blue. Like both of the Whitebeard Pirates colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into it. All right, so first off, searchers.
Greatest searcher of all time. Right
Garp. If your leader is Sabo, Ace, or Luffy, look at the top 4 cards and reveal one with a cost of 3 or more, and add it to your hand.
Any card.
Any card, any color. Great searcher, but it only works for Sabo, Ace, or Luffy.
You mean the one they had the most leaders of?
Yeah,
Darn.
literally. We have this one. It's just a Whitebeard searcher, looking at the top 5 cards. But the main thing, which helps out, is filtering. You trash this character, draw 1 card, then place 1 card at the bottom of your deck. Just a great way to filter your hand and to just get through cards. Otama is another one. If you have 3 or less life cards, which you always do, draw 2, trash 1, and it's a 2K.
Wow.
Another one is this one.
I love
and
this.
I'm going over the ones that, like, if you have 3 or less life cards. So this one will work. Doesn't work on the red ace. What do you mean?
The red ace. What
Mono
red
red
ace?
ace?
Why wouldn't it work on the mono red?
Yeah, it should. I don't know. But this one is just draw 2 cards. If you have 3 or less life, then give Arrested Dawn to your leader. Which is very good, and it's a 5. But mainly, the point of this deck is to try to always have 1 Dawn attached to your leader. Drawing 3 cards with this Marco ability, because on KO, you draw 2 cards, and it's a blocker. And I am Whitebeard.
Yeah.
I am Whitebeard.
Absolutely insane card.
Play Whitebeard, draw 2, trash 1, give 2 Rested Dawn cards to one of your leader and character.
Yeah.
And it's a 10-12 blocker. Crazy.
Immediately activates your leader ability. Immediately gets you another swing in here. Probably going to attach it to something like a Yamato for an AK swing. And an AK swing from leader. Absolutely
Yeah,
devastating.
nasty pudding. We all hate pudding. We love pudding. This Roger, which seems to be just the best thing ever, because if you or your opponent has 0 or less life, they can't activate blocker. And this is a 10-13. It has rush. Crazy.
It's only 1 searcher because, yes, you just draw everything else, like Sai said. The consistency in this deck is draw. One of the things we've talked about in a lot of the other videos, like, you want to get your searchers on. And actually, speaking of searchers, you want to get the next deck list? Or are you
I guess there is nothing else to talk about except for Ace. That's it. No, is it right here?
Yeah. And speaking of searchers, I mean, this is searcher.deck. This isn't one of the decks where we've seen a lot of our meta go into, where if you're not playing 12 plus searchers within your deck, you're probably not playing One Piece, because it's all about the consistency of trying to pull off your game plan. I'd say mostly during the green-purple Luffy era, that was really becoming the standard of the deck types, right? You had to have the searchers, you had to get the right pieces, you had to make sure that you were getting the right cards in hand, and you were sequencing it just right to make sure that you were getting the 1, 3, 5, or the 2, 4, 6 Dawn turns to make sure that everything went the way you wanted to for an optimized swing. And that's why you've seen 4-ofs and nonsense like that in just about every single deck. They're pretty linear in ways. There is some room for you to switch up here, but going back, Mito says, I mean, Garp can't get most counter and some main events from Red Ace.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, all right. Thank you for explaining that, Mito. I appreciate that. So yeah, he's talking about a Red Ace deck in the chat here that does have a lot of low-level cards, so that can whiff, which this Garp in just about every other deck, it's not... I've seen it once. One time whiff, and my mind was literally blown. The whole crowd went crazy. They just couldn't believe we saw whiff with Garp. But it's unheard of. The card's super consistent. Devs, welcome to chat. Good to see you. But yes, we're talking about the bounce, the room, Trafalgar Law. This one's been played quite a few times. This is usually talked about with Porter here, and he gets so tired because he's said it. This deck tech, he's got his own. We got a whole deck tech on the channel for him with him doing this, but he's been tweaking it every little bit, every little.
Just insert a clip of him going over and
just go from there.
Literally,
but really, it's just you got to have Dawn has 1. You got to have 5 total costs on the board with all your characters. You got to have 5 total costs, and then you can return 1 and then replay 1. Play a 5 cost less from your life. Now this does a lot with playing with your life. There's a lot of cards that enable that, like your Capone Beige here that allows you to like resituate the life where you want it to be, so you can get key cards. And what key cards are we talking about? Legitimately just one. Cavendish. This is what the deck wants to do. This is where it shines. If it's swinging Cavendish every single turn, this deck is winning more games than it's not.
Yeah.
You got a 6K that restands on play and when attacking. There's a lot of things. You got the restand law over here that's just massively disgusting. You can play this out with leader ability and restand the Cavendish to get even more Dawn for bigger swings. You've also got
the Bonnie that just keeps something rested. A Dawn as well, so that can mess up tempo.
Yep.
Yeah.
You also have a route, so if necessary, if he does have a heal route with Trafalgar Law here, this is just in case because he does take a lot from life here. You really want to be pressuring him, but it's not easy to pressure this deck when every single card that he plays is basically adding some kind of searcher or some kind of 2K to hand. A lot of these cards are just search the top of your deck, and he replays them constantly on the field, back in the field. The amount of times I've seen this Luffy in and out of on the board, it's just been absolutely disgusting. He's going to be full of 2Ks. His hand's going to be stacked. He does have very little trigger. Very little trigger for a yellow deck. Yeah. But he's got answers for days.
Wait, does he even have one? Can you scroll down?
Yeah, I don't think they're... No,
there's no trigger. There's no trigger.
And a yellow deck is almost kind of unheard of. But this is a very tight list, too. You play the Supernova, you want to really play with all the laws and all their abilities. You got some great blocker synergy with the Bonnie and the Trafalgar Law. You've got the, of course, if necessary, and you're trying to wall up here, it's probably the best wall up option. But you really don't want to go all in on this because a lot of people have been playing cards that kind of eliminate this as a threat.
Yeah.
So a lot of people already know what's coming. They're tired of the combo. And it looks like we've changed out from Hody Jones to the event. And the reason I said it, just Hody just not the answer in today's meta. He wants this effect, but taking a life is already too much in this deck. And having these things as bricks in hand have cost him more games than he can count. So he has definitely moved away from the Hody Jones attack strategy and used the new event that we have with the Demon Aura 9 Sword Styles, Astra Blades, Drawn Dead Man's Game.
There you go.
Got it all out in one. There we go. All right, we got our 2 players and the 2 decks. Let's see who's going to take this one down between Beef Patty on Red Blue Ace
and Porter.
Yeah.
So, all right, so he's going first with Ace.
Would you want to?
Usually you want to go second to be on the offensive and
so
get
I bet you Porter won the
wiper it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely wants to put him on the play. Ezo, great
So going with the Ezo first instead of the Garp.
Yeah, did have an option here. Right. But I like this one because it's really nice. You get that free search for, drawn for the swing. This one has a lot of utility to it. I like it. Just the ability to on attack, sack it, draw a card. So it says both decks want to go second. That makes sense. Yeah, and Porter definitely does thrive more on second, given that we talked about how he does want to get the 5 costs out there. He can't do it on going first. But on turn 2, going second, he can easily get out 5 costs or more and get his combo online, basically filled it up. We've seen it at least 6 times on channel where he's had 5 characters on board as early as turn 2. And it's starting off with the Kid Killer, which is exactly what you want to see.
Yep.
And look at the top for some Supernova cards. See if he gets something in 2K. Looks like he's found the Capone Beige. Yep. That's going to set him up perfect for the next turn, so we make sure he can fit his life the way he wants it to make sure he has that Cavendish. Usually he's either looking for one or 2 things, Cavendish or the enabler. And he might have a Cavendish based on what I see here. Ooh, beautiful Gold Dawn. I guess Beef Patty's been like,
Because he's going after me. He's going after me.
Okay. Interesting play here, going for 1 for the Garp search. Let's see, looks at the top 4. Grab anything 3 costs or more. Plenty of cards.
I would probably take the Yamato there. That way he has his turn, he can play it then, and then have the leader ability.
Fair,
be
absolutely.
Able to use.
Yeah, we'll see. Goes to Jozu. Okay, interesting. Might want to play some tempo. Can do some stuff.
Yeah,
but Law already loves the bouncing, and he's got a lot of cards that he loves to have back in hand. So be careful. I think it'll be a nice 1-turn, like stave off the Cavendish, maybe.
Yeah.
But
he also has that beige that like stops the removal.
Yeah. All right, simple 7, quarter on the quick take. Always takes the first one. Gonna leave one open, obviously, for probably an event or bluffing an event. And of course, he does have that draw card ability with Izu, so we'll find out. Putting one underneath. Here comes 6 of the life, asking for 1. See if he gets it. Looks like he has a Garp to discard for it, so will he discard the Garp? And Ace, you really don't want to be taking life. Oh.
He's using leader ability.
Okay.
I guess there isn't a lot he can Red Rock with it.
Yeah, that's true. Cavendish on the field. He's got 5. The bounce effect. Here comes Cavendish. Restand 2. Plays 2. Gets out
Puts
another
the Kid
killer
on the
search.
field.
And there you go. I mean, not a full board, but still, as early as a 4-dawn turn, has a blocker, has a searcher, and has a Cavendish out on the offense. Next turn is when things go burr. We'll see how Beef Patty responds. Drawn for turn here. 3 life. One of the things you really got to be desperate with this, do not take too many early hits. If you do, the blood's going to be the water and your opponent's going to know to go face.
Yep.
The only way I've been able to find out to beat this deck is playing aggressive enough to get you when you're bricked up. And it's really the only way I've ever been able to beat this. Here comes 7 in a life, gets 2 1Ks. All right, 2K and a 1K,
Playing
sorry.
out the blocker. All right. We're going to see the 3 draw.
Yeah, that epic 3,
Yeah,
4?
3 card draw. 3.
Okay,
2 off Marco, 1 off leader ability.
that's right.
Yep.
Card's absolutely disgusting.
Yep.
That's why it's so valued. Not my name. That's why that thing was getting up there.
Oh, I need to see how much.
Not my name says
all
band
odds.
pudding. No, it's the most biggest.
It's so
best
balanced.
equalizer.
It genuinely is so balanced.
There needs to be a pudding in
swear.
every color. Not my name. There needs to be literally a pudding in every single color. Too many of these people stacking up with these 12, 15 card hands. Did it go up?
No, it's the same price.
Okay. It's still a good value card. And this deck is still good in the next meta, too.
Yeah, nothing's changed. Nothing changes about it.
No, not much of the deck. But
Even
the
though
meta
3
changes
cards, I don't think
greatly.
it does,
'Cause
yeah.
there's, like, Mihawk is doing really well. There's some other decks out there, and Emu is getting less representation. Either the
Yeah.
board are playing it, or it just really cannot really stand up for it.
Yeah.
But no, not my name. I think pudding should be available in literally every single color. Having some hand like, hey, I'm tired of you having 14 cards in hand. Go back to 5. Let's play this game. It is devastating to have it played against you. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely want to play around it.
Yeah, it hurts. But I just tell them thank you.
Yeah, that's what everybody does. They're always like, "Thank you, my hand was bad actually." I've lost games because of that card. I had the perfect curve, and I looked at my opponent. And I was like, "I have 5 cards. Why are you doing it?" It's like, "Just do it." I drew in a no counter. I was like, "Oh my god, I had this game wrapped up," and I drew in a no counter.
That's why you don't reveal what you search. That way they don't know if you have any good or bad cards.
Well, I didn't reveal it. He killed me.
You know,
the
you
next-
better have revealed what you searched for.
Well, search for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't reveal it.
But yeah, that's always an option.
Eat the cards.
Right? Hey, girl, good to see you. All right, Cavendish attack. We're gonna get an Ezo draw. Gonna see if we counter out of this one. Just use a 1K.
Who's got to bottom deck something first? Actually,
Yeah, it's the bottom deck something. I'm sorry. Counting how many Dawn he has before he gets to 10.
I think he's thinking
Right.
about the event.
Yeah, I think he's like, how long before I can play my I Am Whitebeard? Does he even have one?
Yeah, he has one.
Yeah, he's got one. Okay. It's one of the key engines of this deck. I love that it's no counter, but man, when you get too many of those on hand.
Putting a 2K.
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting choice here. Yeah, but does he get the 1K? He still hasn't even done anything for the 1K. Did he take? Did the Izu, does it counter for 1? No, there
No.
we go. Okay, there we go.
2K.
Jeez. All right, Porter.
Really doesn't want to get rid of that Jozu.
Right? Gonna use leader ability, reveal beige, bounce back one of the searchers. Doesn't have to play the card. Notably, doesn't have to. And here comes Monkey D. Luffy for another search. If you like searcher.deck, this is the deck for you. Mm-hmm. Getting the
Gonna get a
restand law.
yeah.
So now can set up for a later turn if he wants to get 2 massive swings with his Cavendish. Here comes 6 and a 6, asking for 1. Could get the draw ability for the Marco draw 3. He is down to 4 cards, but I think it's about time you take 1 life. I
Yeah.
think you can take 1 life here.
Leader
about
build,
time.
draw.
Yeah.
Sometimes I mix myself up and I think like, oh, did I draw for turn? When I really just leadered ability.
Right. All right. This one looks like can give me the 7 Dawn turn here, so just 1 away from him being able to get out the I Am Whitebeard. So
See what he
I
does
imagine this is a
here.
Yamato play. This is the turn where you want to get some offensive on here.
I think he might try to Jozu instead.
Okay. get rid of the Cavendish for a turn, get it as
Get
stop
the guard
his attacker.
back.
Yeah,
Play it out.
it really is Porter's only offensive weapon most of the time.
Yeah.
Yep. Bounce it back to Garp, gets it off the field, which is good. Stops it from being an offensive card here. Here comes 7. Nope.
Yep. Yeah.
He's debating on it. I don't know why.
Because of the blocker, the beige out of it. Maybe. That's what I think.
Doesn't want to
is-
give him the beige blocker. I mean, you got to get rid of it at some point. You've got to play aggressive. I say go for it. There
Yeah.
you go. He's gonna get it at some point. But Porter's saying, "I'll
Gets
wait a
rid
turn."
of 2K, 1K.
And using the Cavendish that was returned to hand, which means he probably has another one in hand. Either that or Porter's going to start going the life gain route here.
Mm-hmm.
At 8 Dawn has the opportunity to play the life gain law. We'll see if he tries to say, all right, I'll play for the long game. And we'll go with that strategy. Putting it in hand here for Beef Patty, notably the only one who would affect is Beef Patty. Because I think Porter is at 6 cards in hand, and he's definitely going to be playing 1. Here it is, life gain law.
What's he going to put? Cavendish.
Cavendish into life. Okay, so it has an opportunity now to get that Cavendish out if he wants to for free. Just going to bounce the Luffy back to hand, get a 1K, and play out that Cavendish. So here comes life gain law. Gets the Cavendish out right where he wants to.
And 2 Dawn.
Yep.
So 3 Dawn. See what he does here.
Only going to be 1 attack. Ooh, he's attacking with a blocker. That's interesting. 6K. Going a little more offensive. Noticing that Beef Patty was giving up 2Ks for 1K counter. Maybe really trying to stretch the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Knows he has the Garp in hand, though, so it should be an easy... Oh, 2K from the Uda. Interesting. Saving the Garp for some reason. Or did he bottom that Garp?
He bottomed the Otama. The Garb goes
Garp's in
back to
hand.
hands.
So
He's going to need to search for a Whitebeard.
Oh, that makes
I would
sense.
honestly block in the situation to get 3 cards.
Yeah. I'm going to go into 3 cards. Just like you said. 2 life here. All right. It's going to remove the blocker with the Luffy. Okay. Interesting choice here. I mean, wants to get a search on, make sure his hand's nice and fixed, but that blocker could be useful in the end game. Here comes another blocker. 2 cost Beiji. That'll be something we'll see next turn. Passing back to Beef Patty. Now finally able to play I Am Whitebeard. We know
So
he
he
has...
has one.
Does he?
He has the event. I just don't know if he has a 10 cost.
So here comes 9. Looking like he's tapping out 8 and 1. Yep.
Yep.
So should have hopefully a blocker beard, but this one, that one actually
Nope.
has some value. But he doesn't have blocker beard.
No.
Interesting. All that draw and still doesn't have blocker beard. That's insane. Fat hand. And see, again, not my name. This is exactly why we need to put it in all colors. Because I want to see Porter with a pudding here. This hand is fat. All right, Garp, gonna look for it. Top 4. Did he get it? It looked like it. I saw it. Did you see it? I see
Maybe.
Goldie Roger and what looks like blocker. No, I missed it. What blocker? That is such a fat hand. Pudding. Like, I'm trying to do that thing you do as a kid where you like in the TV and you think that if you angle it this way you can see it.
Yeah.
It's just, this not looking good for Beef Patty. That's a lot of draws to not see a single 10 cost.
1, 2 search. Well, he saw 1 in his search, but he took a Jozu instead.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2. I just count out my searches and then I see where the card is that I need.
Right.
Once it gets low enough, I got 10 cards away.
Porter's got to be like, "What you gonna do, man? What you got? You got the 8, you got the event, right? You got the event. What you playing? What you playing?" Does he even have the 9 cost?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
No board to swing into, so it's really just life. Go
Yeah.
for it. Survive the next turn. Put a blocker out.
He's got to. I think this is the turn we double block here. Try to survive. All right, gonna go for another search. Nope, that's 5. There you go. Put back 1. Only top 4. There's
There you
blocker
go.
beard. But now down to 7. Dawn can't activate. I Am Whitebeard. So gonna have to get out the Marco blocker. And maybe the Uda blocker. Like, what is Uda's 1,000? Oh, go with the pudding. Interesting.
Okay. All right.
Interesting. Let's see what he does with this.
Mm-hmm.
Porter gonna have to redraw 5. probably not that happy about it, but he does have all of his pieces out. So this is one of those things like, okay, I don't like this play. I like going blocker here. He's got to realize that Porter does have an offensive turn where he can start fighting through as many cards as he has. There's a lot of no counter in that hand. Like, Porter does have a line in which he could potentially swing for lethal. And if you don't give him a character to swing into, Porter's going to go live.
Take 5 cards. Hopefully, doesn't get anything too good.
Yeah, right? Here comes Jozu for simple 7. Gets...
Restand. Vent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 3,000.
Gonna get the Searcher back in hand, too. Insult to injury. Here comes 7.
No, that trashes it.
Oh, trashes it? Okay.
No, there's 7 at life. He could block and give us a 2k. He could just take it. Yep.
Block and a 2K.
2k.
All right, leaving 1 open for the Radical Beam. Good choice here. Still feel like he should have gone... What does Udo require? Is it 10,000 power card?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, there was a line there where you could have just, like, loaded up on the Udo.
Oh, good question. Flame Emperor, it could be. It costs 7, KOs an 8,000 power or less, then gives your leader plus 3,000 power and double attack. It's not bad. I think the one thing that keeps away players from using it is Emu. At least me is Emu because I'm not going to get the most value out of it. But for a lot of things, it should be able to KO it. I mean, I guess you could argue that another reason it wouldn't be good is because of anti-removal being such like a relevant thing now.
Absolutely.
That there's only some chances you can use it. And I think the trigger KOs is 6,000 power or less, or it might be 5,000. So, if anything, I'd run it as a 1-of. Again, if you're playing it with this leader, it can always be a 2K.
Right.
But typically, it's on your later,
Yeah.
6,000.
And it does have trigger and KO, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I got it right.
Yep.
It means I know my shit.
Yeah,
I mean
right.
stuff.
It's okay. I think it's been 30
all
minutes.
about
We're still
ace, all
good.
about
We're
ace.
still good.
But yeah, I think it's expensive for Ace, especially when you're wanting to mainly play out the event for it, and typically on your 7 Dawn turn. I mean, you're playing more things to draw your cards, if anything. So like Yamato, even Jozuing, you can do that. Marco, it's an option, but really I'd only want to run one of it. You know, maybe
Fair.
take out a Radical Beam for it.
Absolutely.
But it's still good. It makes your leader 9,000 and have double attack. Which, if they're not ready for it.
Speaking of Radical Beam, I think Beef Patty's due to pull the trigger on this because we've got a 9K swing coming to life here.
Yeah,
or
it'd be
to and Porter likes to go board, so but he did get a nice little restand on the Cavendish attack here, and Beef Patty hesitant to pull the trigger on this. He went board. Let it go. Gets the draw. But we know that he originally had a restand law in hand. Let's see if Porter drew back into it for an additional attack. Gonna reveal blocker Beiji. They already knew it was there. They keep that there. Smart call. No reason like that blocker or on the field or in life are both equally of value. I prefer it in life personally, but he did get it back on the research. Restand law doesn't even run that many. I think it's just 2 in the deck.
I think
but
so, 2 or
after,
3.
Yeah, but after the shuffle, got it back in hand, and here we go with another loaded up, even bigger swing here. 10 coming to life. This means if he does Rad Beam, he's gonna have to give up another counter. Mito says, I thought it would be a great alternative since you keep a Dawn on Ace and use Flame on him. He gets up to 10K in double attack. It is, yeah, I think it's a great option. I defer to Spencer. He's the Ace player here. And it looks like we finally got, what is it, the 1K in the Radical Beam on that one?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Or leader ability.
Leader, oh, and leader ability, okay. Yeah, because the blocker doesn't come with, does it come with card?
No.
I get to look at Not My Name's beautiful pack here. I gotta get out too. Yeah, there's no counter.
So you don't trust me when I tell you that?
I just got to look. I like to look at it. This is one of the best packs we had from the box.
Gonna make it lightly played now. You're getting a lightly played mark.
No, it's gonna be perfectly encased, in plastic, looking perfect and beautiful. I promise you.
Hey, guess what time it is?
What time?
I am Whitebeard time.
I am Whitebeard.
I am Whitebeard. I am Whitebeard. Whitebeard. I'm Whitebeard
I don't
again.
think that's how we said it though. I think it's I am Whitebeard. Mito Plays says, or you could run that new 1-cost event that gives unblockable and flame with the double attack.
Yeah, so you could do that on your 10s on turn.
Blocker Beard finally hitting the field.
I'll try
Gonna
it.
take a life.
I'll play the sim and I'll see if it works.
All right, so taking the take a life option to get the additional 2K for the rest of the turn. This one's from the event, right? The event has the option where you can take a life and get the plus 2K for the next turn.
Getting rid of the red rock, yeah, that
Yep.
makes sense.
2 here underneath Pudding, I guess, for a 6K swing. I mean, that's the only other attacker he could have.
Yep. Go 6-9.
6-9? 6-8 right at the moment. No, 6-10. 6-10.
10.
Yeah, 6-10 right now.
Yeah, you're right. It's not a 5,000.
No. Are these events really doing anything? All right, gonna get an easy search.
Okay.
Probably looking for an event, to be honest with you.
I would look for Roger,
Yeah.
but you
Gonna
can't.
get Jozu. Yeah, you can't get Roger with that one. You can get Roger with.
And he would have
Garp.
drawed it too.
I know. He's gonna have to bottom deck it. That could have been his win con to get over the
Yeah, because
massive wall.
if he survives this attack, then
Yeah.
you really just got to go for it. Next turn, you take the life and you
Yep.
just go for it.
Makes sense to me. All right, let's get our swings on. We should have a nice little 6 and 10 swing coming up here. Not much to do with the Garps. We'll see if he decides to go board here. Note that we do have 2 blockers here for Patty, so both of these attacks could easily be blocked out if necessary. Keep this Cavendish alive. And looks like Beef Patty, depending... Yeah, all right, going to 7 into Cavendish to get a 2K. I believe Porter has it, but no, doesn't have the 2K. Just want to give 2 cards in hand. Willing to give out the blocker. Could be a nice little 10 into Cavendish, and I think this is going to get the other blocker, and it does.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
No way.
Cavendish still on the field. Porter's #1 attack engine still alive. Now has 4 solid attackers. Not something you see too often in Porter's deck, to be honest with you. A lot of weenie searchers.
Yeah.
But to see a Cavendish attack, restand law that's already kind of like got its use,
6.
unless he wants to bounce and return it. Does have that option to bounce and replay the restand law after attack too.
Wait, you're playing for 2 packs of 12?
Just one. I put them on the table because I was next to this table here. I was playing the Ripbound, and I couldn't observe it, so I just threw the bounty packs over there. The packs on the table are bounty packs. For those who don't know, I'd like to say thank you to those that give me this content. So the winner gets to take one of these packs and see.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Not my name. I was like, I was looking at the card. The pretty card. I don't think I've ever seen one until I opened one for Not My Name. Because I opened an entire box and didn't get one.
Of what?
Of the blocker, Marco.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The one box I got for myself, I didn't get blocker Marco. Because I was going to give it to you. Because I knew how much you needed it.
Just the alt. Just
Yeah.
the alt. That's all I need.
I couldn't get that lucky, okay?
Guess I'll just have to buy it.
I guess. All right, first swing with the restand. This one likely going to get bounced back to hand if you ask me. Because no one Porter loves to get those extra swings. Here we go. Big swing here. 9K? 8K? 9K? What's this?
9.
I think it's 9. Yeah, 9K. All right, 9. Smart. Save the dawn.
Just need a 2K.
All right.
So,
The Ezo. Gonna search.
did he just swing with law to just swing?
I think
'Cause he's at 8.
yeah. 9 to 8. That's still going to require a
No,
2K.
the resale law.
Oh. Yeah, maybe he did.
1 second.
No, I think
No,
he swung
no.
into the Joe's. What do you
Oh,
swing
the
into?
pudding. The
The
pudding.
pudding. Yes.
The pudding, obviously.
Because he goes board. Yeah. You were talking so much back with me to plays and what you want to do. We completely lost track of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Law's second to life here. Needs a 2K. Did his Ezo draw bottom. There's a 2. And what? Why? I thought Otama was a 2K.
It is.
Why would he give 3?
Maybe he. Okay, I think
he fixed it.
Yeah.
Okay, he fixed it. Okay. I think even Porter was like, "What are you doing? That's too much." All right, 4th time we've revealed this thing, bouncing back the life law. So I guess Porter going to be playing the life game combo here. So restanding, basically returning the law back to hand so we can put another blocker in life. Nice. Valuing some life swings here. Looks like we got 7, 8 just to get another card out of hand here. Gonna come in for it. I like this. And notice he's probably not going to attack with this Cavendish this turn. because he really can't get past it and doesn't want to make
Doesn't
it
need
vulnerable.
to. Yeah.
He knows that he's going to lose the 2K buff this turn. If he wants the Iron Whitebeard to take another life, that only helps him out.
No.
So I don't think Beef Patty is in a position where he can take life again. Does have to dodge the red Whitebeard, but as we saw, there was only one of those in here, and that's only 1K, right, for the turn? Just
plus 2,000.
Is it plus 2,000? It is
Cost
plus 2.
one.
That's
The
right.
red, yeah.
All right, so Blocker Beard could be played hard cast from hand. It doesn't look like he has another event to really get in for a powerhouse swing. Also doesn't have the characters to swing with it anyways. So what would you do? Just start walling up here with Blocker Beards?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I mean, Jozu could bounce the Cavendish to kind of slow him down for a turn.
Yeah.
But I think that's really all it would do. And it looks like that's the line he's going to take. Setting around 6 and put the Jozu in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce back the Garp, get the... I mean, Garp can grab the ACOS event too, so if he wants to set up for next turn, could easily get another Garp search. Really showing how powerful that Garp search is. Six. Jozu, bouncing the Garp, get that, yep, Cavendish, stopping Porter's number
just
one
swing into his
offensive.
law. At that point.
He needs to.
Search again.
Leave 2, alright, got that. I am Whitebeard card, okay. Just what he wanted to see here. I'd go 2 underneath Ace and swing into Trafalgar Law.
Yeah, just go 8.
Yep, and see if he's willing to defend it. Lonely, welcome back to chat, good to see you. Here in round 2 of 4, we got
just go 9 into
Whitebeard.
it.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have an event, does he? No.
No.
So just go all 9.
I think he's bluffing, but he really should just go 9 into it.
Yeah. Bluffing can help out sometimes, but honestly, guys, it's a false loss fallacy. Sometimes you really need to make sure that you get these swings in.
There you
go,
yeah.
Beef Patty. 9 into it. All right, there we go. Knocking down the Trafalgar Law. Porter likely going to take the turn to reestablish getting his Cavendish back online. Could also just restand his law and just keep gaining life.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the, like I told you guys, he's got many different routes. It's either the offensive line with a Cavendish, or it's just attack with law, bounce back to hand, replay him, gain a life. It protects the law, gets the constant swings, and he's doing what yellow does best, which is just gain life. It didn't even
But
have
no
to play.
triggers.
Yeah,
No triggers.
No triggers. He's not playing the other part of the yellow that's really good. But you notice he didn't even play with Kuma, which is not a supernova, so it doesn't. I think this is literally the only yellow deck that Kuma doesn't fit. It's got to be. Like, can you think of anything else? Because you know what I'm talking about, right? The secret rare Kuma that heals on play.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
trying
when
to
it dies, it
think.
heals.
Any other yellow ones? Could say Arlong maybe.
That's true. It doesn't synergize with Arlong. But I'll talk to Marcus and see if I had them. Yellow Bonnie, the new one, the
I don't know.
Yellow Bonnie is another one from Psy. Why wouldn't it work in Yellow Bonnie? That actually hurts the soul that Kuma doesn't work with Yellow Bonnie. Please tell me you're wrong, and please explain yourself.
We don't run
You
it.
don't run it in Yellow Bonnie? It hurts. It doesn't have a trigger. I don't care. It's Kuma. Are you kidding me?
Maybe Boa.
Maybe,
No, Boa definitely wants to.
Boa definitely. Sai, you're hurting my soul. Do you even understand what One Piece is? Okay, we gotta pause real quick.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. It makes sense. Because you do want a lot of triggers in the Bonnie.
I'm sorry for this interruption, but my soul is hurting right now. Are you trying to tell me that in Yellow Bonnie, you don't run Yellow Kuma? Are you even a One Piece fan?
It's not searchable.
I don't care if it's not
No
searchable.
trigger.
I don't care if it's Kuma.
Losing cards.
Quite possibly the greatest story of our time was released this year, or was last year for mine?
Ace was better.
All right, it's fine. Bubba Carter, what's going on? I'm hurt because they don't play Yellow Kuma in Yellow Bonnie. And if you've read anything about One Piece, if you watched One Piece, you know what I'm talking about. If you watched it. Says Little Pound Cake says, yeah, I never understood Bonnie never had her dad. It's canonical. It's also, it is $40. I will say, yeah, you're right, Sai. It is an expensive card. But, I'm hurt. I disagree. I think it works just fine. You can have non-synergistic cards. You can have cards that are just good. Goldie Roger is in a ace deck. That doesn't make... No, it does make a little sense. Little sense. But they're Goldie Roger cards in, like, other red decks just because it's good. And you can't search for it. Unless you get Garp now, which you can, which is insane. But you still played it because it was still good. Sai says Buggy is better.
Boogie.
Why heal life when you can just trash life? Why when you can just get free trash and you got a body no one wants to swing into? It's Kuma, the greatest story ever told. Except for Ace. Puppy Caro says, that's how I felt playing Yellow Counter Curry with his family, but without the family was meta. Right?
What about
Queen?
Queen abandoned this kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Queen... Factual, by the way, Queen didn't know that Frankie was there. And Frankie, son of Queen. Yeah. Confirmed in the Frankie, the son thing, that's an actual confirmed thing in a Ask the Author type of, what do they call those? SBS. So we did get confirmation. They just never saw each other, and they grossly changed their body types from where they originally knew, so there's no way they could recognize each other.
Yeah.
So hoping someday we'll see that reunion at some point. Sai says, has bro ever heard of Buggy D Clown? Future King of the Pirates? Never heard of him. All right, let's get back to the game. YouTube gonna be like, what is this guy talking about? Can you get back to the game? I'm just trying to watch the game.
No, we need to talk about this.
Dude, it hurt my soul. Hurt my soul to find out it's not being played. Come on. How is that even possible?
2 blocks.
Using the free block from Whitebeard. Okay. Makes sense. That's probably gonna be one of the big Porter's biggest swings, so. Porter kind of, like, while he can almost infinitely gain life in the situation, is going to start falling behind as he lets Beef Patty build up his board.
Yeah. Bounce, feel, gonna play, take the bottom life, reveal, well, not reveal.
Yeah, restand. Okay. Putting that face up.
What's he gonna do now?
Porter going for, looks like an alternative route here.
He has 5 done left?
I believe so. He's definitely used 2, so 8 at most here. Here comes 5 for the Cavendish. Restand 2, back up to 5. Gonna play, looks like he tapped 1 for another Luffy search, yep. Gonna get another search on. Get your search on. Get your search on. Ooh, get your search on.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's gonna be my new hit in the next album I put out there.
Nice. Christmas album?
Yeah, the whole Christmas album. Like, I gotta do something for those poor guys that have to listen to retail Christmas music. Yeah. We gotta give them a new song, guys. There's like 14 out there. We gotta give them something new. It's about time we came up with another one. And it's gonna be...
It's just gonna be another cover. No matter what you make, it's gonna be another cover.
No. Get your search on. That search on is not... It's gonna be a Christmas song because you're searching for Christmas presents, but you're also searching for good counters and out of life here and searching for searchers.
Interesting.
Get your search on. Get your search on.
I didn't think about it like that.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Thank you.
Right? It's like, it's the journey to finding your Christmas
He's got to get rid of that Cavendish.
Yeah, he does. We'll see if he has an answer for it. I mean, he's Jozo'd it twice now. We know they're going to see likely an I Am Whitebeard play here, given he has a 10 Dawn. See where he goes. He's got the... Was the blocker beard again? Yes, yeah.
Yeah, he has the event and everything, so he could do it. And...
Jozu 9
really swinging at life. I mean, swinging at life, I think is definitely good regardless. So he doesn't have that like access to it. So it'd be like, I am Whitebeard, draw 2 trash 1, 2 to your leader, 2 to your Jozu. Yep. If you get an Uda, play it. If not, you're swinging 8 and 9 at life.
Yep.
And regardless, that's cards out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And could set you up for the next turn. I think Beef Patty has to realize it's pretty much only like 1 or 2 turns away from death here, and I think Porter, realizing his limited hand size based on that reshuffle here, not going for life, which means he feels pretty comfortable in his ability to counter out. Does have the blocker Beiji, in hand as he returned that to hand from the Trafalgar Law ability. Or no, he isn't. No, that the one we don't. The one face down is a blocker Beiji. That's right, because he took from the bottom, not the top, or middle, whatever.
Whitebeard.
All right, here comes I Am Whitebeard. Gonna get out the 10 cost. He's gonna take the life. No.
All he has to do is use the event. Rest his blockers.
Yeah.
You have to get Uda. You have to get an Uda.
Oh no.
Okay, I think he's gonna keep Dawn up for the Radical Beam.
Okay.
If he trashes counter.
That is such a risky play. Beef Patty, why would you?
Just get rid of the 10 costs. You need the counter. Because he could just full swing.
Yeah. Alright. We'll see. He's got to get rid of some no counter out of hand here. Oh my gosh. Beef Patty, what are you doing? You can't. Oh, double.
Why is he trashing too?
Yeah, okay. Just to showcase he had to?
Or I guess no, he's broadcasting now that he has one.
No, non-counter in hand. And Porter's good with the math here. He'll use that to his advantage. Okay.
Alright. Swing at life.
Yep. Let's go. Try to get him down. Oh, going in. Oh my gosh, just 1K. Okay, 10 into T'Challa. Okay, gets a 2K from the Scratchman of Pooh. I don't think he has much out the plays here unless he plays the Uda. 12K. Okay, gets the block out of there. Oh, no. Now if he plays the Uda, the event's going to kill him.
He doesn't have an Uda.
He doesn't have one?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, that was
so he swung 9 and then 10 into Law.
Yeah.
When he should have just swung at life. Oh, checking his phone.
Okay. Beef Patty clearly wants to check out what's going on with the weather. And is going to find out that snow is coming this week. So. We didn't have it this Saturday when we were recording this. Oh, he has the event! Oh no, he has the event! Alright, resting the Dawn and the blocker. Porter says I'm going for game. Oh, big load up here and has the ability to Trafalgar Law restand. Here comes 8. Gets the restand 2. This just a match. Gets a 1K. Or is that 2K?
It's a 1K.
It's a 1K. Porter going to load up here. Bounce to restand Law. Sorry, restand the Cavendish here.
Mm-hmm.
Cavendish going to get another swing in. Probably a little bit bigger this time. Porter realizes he needs to go for game now. Here comes 10. Asking for a 2 and a 1. Does he have the Radical Beam? Looks like.
He has no other counter in his hand.
He's going to have to Radical Beam out of this. All right. Now Porter, with all that open Dawn that was freed up from the Cavendish, just going 10. Gets a 1.
Yeah,
no, there's nothing because there's no counter.
He shouldn't have taken that life. He shouldn't have swung with the Whitebeard.
Why did he take the life? Why? You. Oh, man. It was such a risky move that did not have a payoff.
And then swinging into the Law when you know all he needs is a 2K.
Yeah.
And a 1K.
Oh, no. All right.
Step this out, man.
Congratulations, Porter. Well navigated, obviously, because you do a good job with these decks. Great game to watch here. Beef Patty. Brother. Hopefully you watch this. Rewatch it. Check it out. Don't take the life, brother. If you don't have to take your life, don't take the life. You don't have to do this. You don't have to.
It's optional.
It is optional. We're going to take a very quick break. And just for YouTube's sakes, of course, to make things easier, we're going to come back. I got to set the board. We got a fast match coming up here. Porter's going to dominate the table. Going to be back again. But his next opponent, Bello Betty. Blast from the past. Glass Cannon. Let's see if Bello Betty can take it down in the next round. Or will Porter trying to get himself in the championship? We got 2 games left, guys. Stay tuned. And of course, if you haven't hit exclamation point join on YouTube or on Twitch or both, and if you do both, I'll put you on twice. That's just twice, not 4. Or, you know what I mean. Gang signs. Gang signs. But you get your chance to get this. potential $7,000 card that we looked up today.
Maybe.
Maybe potential. It's just I like to hype it up, guys. We don't know. This is completely unmappable. This could have the manga. We could have anything. Who knows? But your chance to win one of the 2 packs tonight. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And that's going to do it for this round. If you've been here this long, hit the like and subscribe button. Help us out. We're a growing channel and just trying to get out as many TCGs and coverage for you guys at home. Brought to you mostly by the people you're seeing scroll over here, my Patreons. The ones that help me fund and do everything I can to try to expand this channel to cover multitudes of different TCGs that you are seeing here. You like the one you're watching now? That's great. We also have other things that you might like, from a broad spectrum of the Bondi to the new League of Legends, Riftbound games, and other independents like Alpha Clash. We like to cover as many games here, and I love all these TCGs. Most of the time I take part in. If you guys are liking this content, though, please help us grow, help us get into the point where we can improve our quality of content for you, and get to the point where you guys really get the product that you deserve. Thank you for being here as always. This is going to be it for today. I hope to see you in the next video. That might be listed up here. I don't know, editor, can you help me out?